So while I was at the mailbox, I found out that the mail had ran today, so I went and got it, and I got this package in the mail, and I already opened it because I wasn't sure what it was because I had ordered several different things, and I thought I'd show you what I got. What I got was some strawberries. And this is kind of difficult to do with one hand. And I've gotten two different types. Let's see, I've got 25 of each kind. And let's see what this one is. This is how to plant them. I'm wondering if this is only one type and I haven't gotten the other one yet. I will have to check my Amazon to see if both of them were delivered together. Anyway, I've got some potting soil yesterday, so what I'm going to do is put these in some red Solo cups. I'll go get some today. And then this weekend, my son is going to come and help me put my planter together, and I'm going to plant these. What I've ordered was Albion strawberries, 25 of them, and Eversweet, 25 of them, and they are ever-bearing. So hopefully we'll get a continuous crop of strawberries from them. They look really good, though. They don't look like they're, when you buy them from the store, they look really bad sometimes. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and I've got some potting soil that I bought yesterday, and I'm going to pot these up. I also received yesterday some other stuff that I've got to pot up today, and I will get that and show it to you. Yesterday, I received these Viking Arono, I don't know how to say that, berries. Right there. I bought those from Baker Creek, and they're a bush, and I thought I would pot them up today too. And then the other thing that I received, and I was so excited about, is this. And I got this from Amazon. Let me put you down for a second and I'll get it out. Now, I haven't looked at these yet, so I'm going to be looking at them with you. These are elderberry cuttings, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 elderberry cuttings. So I am going to pot these up also, and I'm going to do that today with the potting soil that I got. And like I said, I didn't get to look at these. I just opened the package and realized what they were. So I am going to go get, like I said, some red Solo cups for these, and I've got some empty pots for these that I'm going to use, and I'm going to pot them up. So a while ago, I went to a thrift store, and I found these pots, 5 of them for $1.48 at the thrift store, and I thought I'd use these for the elderberry cuttings. But it looks like I need to drill the holes out because I don't think it has holes for drainage in it. So I've got to get my drill out, and I will work on that. Okay, so I got my battery operated drill, and I'm going to drill these out. Okay. So cat alone. So I've drilled out the holes, and now I'm going to fill them with potting soil. So Lowe's had this potting soil mix on sale for 2 for $12. The garden soil that I bought the other day was 5 for $10. So that's what I bought for the pots. But I bought 2 of these, or 4 of these, so that I could do all these cuttings and stuff so I can pot them up. Now I filled them with potting soil, and the instructions say to carefully unwrap these. So that's what I'm going to do now. And it also states to keep them, it says, just plant the bottom third or to half part of the cutting in nice, fertile, well-drained soil, keeping the cutting moist. Place in part or mostly sun until root systems develop well before planting into pots or more permanent location. For plants, that's for the cuttings. Okay. All right. Got that. So I'm going to carefully take these out of the packaging. The carefulness was for the plants themselves, but I'm going to go ahead and be careful with this anyway. And then I'm going to put them halfway into the soil, and then I'm going to go get a pitcher of water, and I'm going to water them really good. And this is what it looked like when I got them out of the package. There was some soil in the bottom of it, and it's moist. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting these in their pots. Alright, I got them all put in pots, and I had to get 3 more of my other pots and fill them up because I had 3 more than I I didn't even realize how many I had. I know I counted them, but it didn't occur to me. So anyway, I'm going to go get some water and we'll water these in. So these are the trays that I bought to go underneath the grow bags, but they're too small, so I can't use them for that. So I am going to put them underneath other things. Alright, I've got them in trays, and I watered them a little bit more so that they would stay moist and they'd have water in the bottom. And so they're good and watered. The only problem is I can see in the future that might be a problem is my dog Xena. She is a stick chewer, so I'm gonna have to be on her about these, so she'll leave them alone. If I had a shelf or something to put them on, I would. I don't really have any place that I would feel comfortable putting them. I might try putting them on my barbecue. We'll see. But anyway, so here's those. I'm going to get a couple more plant pots, and I'm going to plant the Viking aronia berries in those. Sorry, I don't pronounce it very well. I'm going to go ahead and pot them up into these Bonnie Bell, and then I'll transplant them after they grow a little bit. Alright, so I potted them up, and I put them on a tray and watered them really good. So they're already planted. I've got to read up on them and what their requirements are, and make sure I put them in a good spot in our yard after they get a good, establish good roots, and when the best time to plant them is. So I got my homework cut out for me. The same goes for these elderberries. I don't know where I'm going to plant them. One of the hard parts for me is to know where to plant stuff. Yeah, I have issues with that. I don't know where I'm going to put things and make it their permanent homes, and um, make sure they're safe from wildlife to getting a hold of them. And um, yeah, so I'm kind of at a loss sometimes when thinking about where I'm going to put things. I know I want all this stuff, all these plants, but I don't know this property very well. So I know that there's a lot of shade, and that becomes an issue when you're, um, my glasses are dirty. Um, when we're trying to figure out where we're going to put things. So, and I know I want to have a vegetable garden. I know that I'm going to have that at the bottom of the property, but trying to figure out where on the bottom of the property, and then wanting to plant trees and bushes and plants, and I'm lacking in that area. I'm lacking with the know-how of where to put stuff. So I'll probably have a lot of failures, which I hate failures, but it's like when I first moved in here, I had 2 blueberry bushes that I brought with me, and I was in a hurry to try and get them in the ground because I wasn't sure where to put them. And I probably didn't pick the best spots for the blueberries, the 2 blueberry bushes I have. And so one of them has been struggling big time, mainly because it was probably out of its spot for too long and got a little stressed, maybe a lot stressed. And so I think part of it died, which I will bring you around to show you that as it starts to come out of it, so I know which parts are dead so I can cut them off. And so that's one of the things I've got to do. But they started off as small blueberry bushes like the ones I just bought, and they've gotten really big. And then when we had to move and I had to dig them up, it did a number on them. They don't transplant very well. I mean, they did fine as far as transplanting, but we lived quite a ways away, and then trying to figure out where to put them, and anyway, we'll just have to see. So, yeah, I think I was rambling quite a bit. So, I do that sometimes. But yeah, so I'm going to try and figure out where I'm going to put stuff that's not going to be in the way of us driving around the property, and not going to be in the way of like the satellite was kind of in the way, and my husband forgot about it and ran it over, or I should say backed over it. Yeah, that cost us, we had to pay to have them come out and fix it. We got it going upright, but we didn't get it working, so we had to call them and have them come out and work on that. Anyway, so I don't want costly mistakes happening, and planting plants in the wrong place could be a costly mistake because the cost of the plant, and then later on having to remove it. One of the things is my husband has plans for different areas of the yard, and he's going to do major dirt work, and if I start planting in those areas, that means later on that they're going to be dug up again, and they may not survive. So I don't want to do that. I want to find their forever home and put them in that.